This video covers Morehouse's homework for October 10th. The first problem I'm going to go over is question 1. Noah bought 15 baseball cards for $9. Assuming each baseball card costs the same amount, answer the following questions. A. At this rate, how much will 30 baseball cards cost? I know that 15 baseball cards cost $9, so I can easily set up a ratio, 15 cards to $9, to figure out how much 30 cards will cost. And that would allow me to find the total amount of money. You could pause here to complete the ratio on your paper. In question B, to find the cost of 12 baseball cards, the ratio would be a little messier, because instead of putting 30 under cards, I would have to put 12, and we would end up working with decimals. So, when we run into problems like this, it's often helpful to find the cost per card, which is the suggestion I gave you up top. If I know that the total cost is $9 for 15 cards, I can find the cost per card by simply dividing the cost I know by the number of cards I know. Once I know the cost per card, I can easily find the cost of 12 cards by multiplying. That's all for question 1. You can pause this video here to finish before I go over the next question on today's homework helper. The next Monday question we're going to talk about is question 4. 2 skateboarders start a race at the same time. Skateboarder A travels a steady rate of 15 feet per second. Skateboarder B travels at a steady rate of 22 feet per second. After 4 minutes, how much farther will skateboarder B have traveled? In order to find out how much farther skateboarder B has traveled, you'll need to find the distance of both skateboarders. Skateboarder A traveled 15 feet per second for a total of 4 seconds. So I can multiply their speed by the amount of time to see that skateboarder A traveled a total of 60 feet. You can repeat this process with skateboarder B to help determine how far they have traveled, and then you'll have to compare to answer the question. How much farther did skateboarder B travel? Now's a good time to pause this video to finish question 4. I'm going to go over question 5 as well. Question 5 asks you to complete the chart, then plot the points in the coordinate plane. I want to give you a quick reminder of how we plot and write coordinate pairs. If x is 0 and y is 3, I write my coordinate pair like so, 0, 3. Then, when I plot my point, I start at the origin, or 0, 0. Since my x-coordinate is 0, I'm not moving side to side. I'm simply moving 3 spaces up. And there's my first coordinate. You'll want to follow this pattern for all the coordinates in the table, then draw a line connecting these points. Don't forget about questions B and C, which are just asking you to identify some patterns in the points you've plotted. That's all for Monday's homework helper. As always, if you have questions, make sure you're checking in with